So I've been using the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 for about a month now, and it's been such a joy to use with its 8K sensor and its low light capabilities. And I came to the conclusion that this camera is a tiny little beast. What I like about the Ace Pro 2 is its flip screen. I like how I can angle it to my liking. This helps me frame my shots in low angle situations. I also like how this lens guard is now removable. That was something that you cannot do in the original Ace Pro. This allows me to add my ND filters onto the lens guard. Now by doing so, I can follow the 180-degree shutter angle, which allows me to slow down my shutter speed so I can get that cinematic motion blur in my footage. What I also like is the clarity zoom. Because of the 8K sensor, you have the ability to zoom into your footage without losing any resolution when filming on 4K. This basically gives the Ace Pro 2 a second lens, and when you do zoom in, you're not losing any details because of that 8K sensor. This is one of my favorite features of this camera. And then you got to combine it with its Leica colors that you get in this camera, and it's a home run. I really like the Leica standard color profile when I film. It's really a good picture profile, and I didn't have to do any tweaking to it. The Explorer bundle kit has been such a fun way of using this camera. Before, I would only use this camera as an action camera, as a vlogging camera, and as a camera just to record content and not think about it. When I put on the Explorer kit, I can use it as a street photography camera and use the Ace Pro 2's 50 megapixel sensor to capture street photography around my town. I do enjoy how small this setup is compared to my mirrorless camera with interchangeable lens. The cage is nice, the hand grip is nice, and they make it in a way where you can use this. You can use this as a shutter right here, and it's so ingenious. It's so genius. I'm also in love with the camera shot that comes in this bundle. It feels very high quality, and this kit just adds another layer of protection, and I feel safe having it on me, having it on to protect the camera from small little bumps because of the cage. Look at this cage. This is a beautiful looking cage. The 50 megapixel RAW files are really great to work with. I can edit the files to my liking with ease, and the 50 megapixel, when zoomed in, you can see the details and the clarity of this camera. This is just another way of taking photos if you don't want to take out your smartphone or your mirrorless camera. However, for street photography, I feel as though it may not be fast enough as it takes quite a long time to process the 50 megapixel files. So during that time, you won't be able to snap another photo potentially missing an important moment. If you switch the camera to 12 megapixel, it shoots a lot faster and the buffer moves a lot quicker than the 50 megapixel. I did mention that I use this camera as a vlogging camera sometimes, and what I really like about this camera is the built-in mic. This is probably the best sounding action camera out on the market right now. The AI does something to the audio and it does a good job at picking up my voice. So for all you vloggers out there, the Ace Pro 2 has gotten your name on it. Right, so here we are at the beach in the beautiful Algarve, and as you can see, the sun is setting, and I am using the built-in audio mic from the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 because it has this special feature where it can clean up the audio, and then we got the wind in the background, and we also got the ocean waves crashing as well. So I'm just going to test out how the mic sounds on this camera. You let me know how it sounds. And there's Tom's right there. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in on you, eh, Tom's? I'm busy, man. The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 can do up to 8K 30 now. It can also do 4K 60 with active HDR. And it can also do 4K 120 if you want to slow motion footage. I really love that Pure Video can now work up to 4K 60. This is great if I want to do slow motion footage in low light scenarios. I also have to mention the battery life. This is a very good battery. It lasts for a very long time. It also charges really quick. In 8 minutes, you get up to 80% back and 47 minutes to full charge. Overall, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 improved on certain things. You can now remove the lens guard. You can also remove the wind guard as well. The audio has improved, and there's a lot to love about the 8K sensor. You can film 8K 30 now. You can use the active HDR in 4K 60. The clarity zoom is great as well if you want a little bit more reach. Now with the Xplorer bundle right here, it just unlocks another feature for me. It has been another pocket camera for me to take photos with its 40 megapixel sensor. I'm able to get nice and sharp photos, and I get to crop in a little and not lose that much detail in my shots. The Pure Video low light capabilities is one of my favorite features. So if you guys are like vloggers, or if you're traveling and you want something to record on your vacation and you know you want to record low light or like night scenes, you have to check out the Ace Pro 2. Now what I like about the Ace Pro 2 is that it's a small camera and it helps me get creative and get shots that I normally wouldn't think of getting. Now, don't be fooled by its tiny size because it can get high quality photos and it can also get cinematic looking footage with this camera as well. Now, if you're interested in the Ace Pro 2, I'll leave the links down in the description below, and consider subscribing for more content like this. And I got to give a special shout out to Insta360 for providing me with a copy to make this video possible for you guys. And thanks so much.